Hi. Thank you for tuning in to Gossip and Shit. I would like to say thank you to all of my new subscribers, and I would like to say thank you to anyone who's commented, liked, or shared a video, and especially to anyone who's hit that notification bell. Okay. So today I just wanted to respond to a troll who was under one of my videos, one of my first videos that I made about my journey through Habitat for Humanity. She will remain nameless because I'm just not going to give her that light. If you wish to go back and find out who she is, feel free. I'm not even going to say which video, but one of my first videos about my Habitat journey. Um, Her comment, this was 2 weeks ago, is that she states, "You sound prideful. You couldn't afford a home any other way, so be grateful. You were sure to let everyone know it's not a handout." Hmm. Was I not supposed to tell anyone that I did not get a free house? Man, honestly, if I think about it, if I would have gotten a free house, that would have totally been the American dream. That would totally have been my American dream. To get a free house, a house that I don't have to pay a mortgage on. Ooh, wait, I wish that was the case. But for all of the people that are ignorant, uh, lacks knowledge, that's just not the case. I didn't get a free house. I have a mortgage. Habitat for Humanity is my lender. I pay my mortgage to them, and that's just what it is. So, for someone to say to me that I'm prideful for correcting someone, really? Hmm. Then I guess I'm prideful. Okay? So, I did respond to her, and I just let her know that, you know, well, it's not free. It is what it is. So then she goes on to say that she has a house, that she didn't go through a government program, and if I could have afforded a house on my own, then why go through this program? She said that she was right when she said that I was prideful and that I admitted to being prideful. And she stated that pride comes before the fall. Well, first of all, I would like to let Miss Thang know that Habitat for Humanity is not a government program. It's not government housing. Habitat for Humanity is actually a non-for-profit program, and sometimes they go through the government to purchase land, but Habitat for Humanity is not government ran. Habitat for Humanity is non-for-profit, and do your research before you go off and spew this ignorance. But also, I would like to state that even if it was a government program that I could buy a house through and qualify for, what's the problem with that? Um, if there's a way to get ahead with assistance, again, what's the problem with that? If that was the case, I would share that information just as I have shared my information and my journey through Habitat for Humanity. I've stated in previous videos that Habitat for Humanity, you go through all the same channels you would go through if you have your mortgage with your bank, whatever bank you bank with, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whoever. If you go through a real estate company like Shore West, well, that's one out of Wisconsin that I remember. Um, Whoever you go through, whatever information you need, whatever proof you need, all of that, you do the same thing plus more. So it's not a handout. And I mean, even if it was, so why are you hating? You mad because I did research and I chose to come through Habitat. And the reason, as I have previously stated, which for me, I think I thought it then, I think it now, I know it now, was a good decision. Um, the reason I chose Habitat for Humanity was for 0% interest. Okay? Because that means for me, I'll be paying for my house one time. Whatever that dollar amount is, I'm going to pay for that one time. My mortgage, I'm not counting my insurance, I'm not counting my taxes. Because remember, Miss Girl, 0% interest, I don't have that. Okay? So if you think I'm prideful, I pray for you. She said that I am prideful and arrogant, and they are two of the ugliest traits. She says, oh, I missed this one. She flipped houses and she had very good credit and makes smart choices. She only commented because you are full of pride and it's sickening. You could have pressed end at any time. You didn't have to watch my video. If you thought it was sickening, stop. It's not hard. Stop. Press stop and move on to the next person. That's it. That's all. She said you had help with the house and act like you did it all on your own. I did. I know about Habitat for Humanity because I know a few people who purchased their houses through Habitat for Humanity years ago. Habitat for Humanity do not come searching for you. Hey, come on. Don't you want to get a house? No. You do your research. You find out what each person has to offer and you choose who you want to go with. And that's what that is. So she says her church helps build Habitat for Humanity homes and they are not given to wealthy people. I never said that I was wealthy. I never said that. But I make enough to live. I make enough to do what I need to do. I believe I found the qualifications for here. I'll post that up. I never said you had to be wealthy. But who said you had to be wealthy to afford a house? Who said that? No one. I didn't. She says that I should be humble. Listen, like I just stated, I never told anyone that I was wealthy, but who said that you have to be? You don't have to be wealthy to go through Habitat for Humanity. You don't have to be healthy or wealthy to go through Wells Fargo. You don't have to be wealthy to go through Bank of America or whoever you go through. You have to meet their qualifications, whatever they are. So if you make $25,000, $30,000 a year, you can qualify for a house. It may not be much, but depending on you where you live, it may not need to be that much. You can make $50,000 a year and qualify for a house. You don't have to make $100,000 and up a year to qualify for a house. That's my whole point. So, yeah, whatever. They did not give me a house. They did not give me anything. I work for everything I have. wealthy or not. And yeah, volunteers do help. Different corporations come out. I'm not sure if any churches came out, but I'm sure that they do. If that's something that they offer or something that the churches do. We had a lot of corporations that bring their people out, help to volunteer. That's how Habitat is ran. Do your research. You know, this person maybe, I mean, it could be a church person because a lot of them are hypocrites anyway. And I was like, girl, you're still here commenting. Like, just if you don't like what I have to say, if you don't like how I'm saying it, press stop. I only want the people here. Well, come. Just come and subscribe. Subscribe, like, share, keep commenting. Also hit the notification bell so you can know when I post new videos. Anybody and everybody is welcome to watch my videos. But I'm going to respond there where you left your comment. I'm going to respond under that, and I'll come here to respond as well. Okay? Because I know that I've provided some information that has inspired people, if that's the right word. Or I've had people who's asked questions who were excited, who were interested. I've had people who said that they applied and they got accepted and they were excited. And so the people that are happy and uplifting and want the information, they're here for you. But anybody is here to watch. Anybody is welcome to watch, excuse me. And leave your nasty comments if you want to leave a nasty comments, but I will respond 2 ways. Okay? So I just stopped responding to this person because they could go on and on and on. Maybe things weren't looking too good for this person if she claims she flips houses. You know, behind the keyboard, you can do and be anything you want. I'm not hiding my journey with Habitat. It is what it is. People can think what they want to think, feel how they want to feel. But guess what? I didn't let that stop me. I got a house. You may have a house. Your house isn't going to do anything more for you than mine is going to do for me. You're going to entertain. You're going to sleep. You're going to cook. You're going to maybe grow your family. I'm done with that part. But whatever. You make your house a home for you and yours. I make my house a home for me and mine. And, you know, that's just all there is to it. Your house may even be bigger than mine, but I don't need a huge house. For the most part, it's enough for me. It's enough for me. So that's what that is. And I'm happy. And I give thanks every day for my life and the things that I work hard for. And I don't owe anybody else an explanation, but I will correct you when you're wrong. They didn't give me anything. Habitat for Humanity didn't give me anything. And that's a big misconception, and I wanted to clear it up. And as far as my journey, as far as how I feel, that's how I feel. Habitat for Humanity helps people who have a lower income to be able to own a home. And what's wrong with that? If it was a home that you purchased through a government agency, what's wrong with that? It's a home. It's going to be yours. You're not paying, you're not making someone else wealthy because you're paying their mortgage, or maybe their mortgage is paid off and you're just, you know, the money you're paying them for your rent, they're banking it. They're getting rich from. So it is what it is. I mean, hey, Get it how you get it, whatever works for you. And don't let anyone and their negative comments and thoughts stop you from doing something you want to do. Because actually, I know I had a lot of people, once I did reveal that I was buying my house through Habitat for Humanity, financing through them. Um, you know, they wanted the information and I shared it. Some people was like, well, they don't like where they're building, or not necessarily where they're building, but they're from one side of town, but they're only building on the other side of town, and they may not want to do that. And then someone else is like, they were really interested, but someone else is like, nah, don't do it because of this, that, and the other. And so they were just totally discouraged and they didn't go through with it. But at the end of the day, I don't need anyone's permission. I don't need anyone's approval but the lender, because that's who I would have to pay my loan back to. uh, it's mine. So, and everybody is just not going to be happy for you. It doesn't matter if I had have gone through NACA, NACA, if you're familiar with that program. If you're not, look it up. They are a home buyer program. They're a low interest, like, well, I think it was about 3.5, 3.5% or something. I was going through them at the same time I was going through Habitat, and got approved and was told that I could start looking. But again, 0% interest sounded a little better than 3.5%. And with NACA, you can even buy down your interest to get it even lower. But, and I could have, you know, found something maybe on the side of town that I'm from, but I'm good. I am good. So I just wanted to respond to Miss Trollololo. And if you are watching this video, feel free to comment. Here again, we can do a little bit more back and forth, and I'll come back and do another video, maybe or maybe not. But I hope you are blessed, church lady or man, since you are a flipper. But women flip too. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to Gossip and Shit. This is a, it's not even a question and answer video, because she didn't really answer questions, but it was a response video. Okay. It is what it is. Everybody won't be happy for you, and they don't have to be. Be happy for yourself. Love yourself. Do you? Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody stop you, boo. Thanks for watching Gossip and Shit. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. Bloop. Hi, I just wanted to say before I ended this video response that I had originally thought about deleting the whole video and remaking it just to be politically correct, and that I don't want to be calling anyone a troll or a hater or whatever, because honestly, here on Gossip and Shit, everybody is welcome. even if you don't agree with with what I have to say, even if you think I'm being prideful, even if you agree or you don't, it is what it is. I'm not here for everybody to like me because that's virtually impossible. However, the the whole thing about my sharing my journey is to help someone else who wants to get on that journey, a home buying journey, be it through Habitat or whoever you decide to go through to get your house. And if you have a house already, why be so nasty and mean about me and the way that I decided to get my house? I went the best way that I felt for me. The 0% interest was the most enticing thing. And I can't say that enough. So if you got something from the video, great. If it didn't work for you, if it wasn't for you, well, it wasn't for you. Watch another video. Something somewhere might resonate with you. So uplift people instead of trying to look for a way to put someone down, because you putting me down or trying to put me down is not going to lift you up any farther than you are. If you have a house already, like this person stated, oh, they have a house and they didn't go through Habitat or whatever, great, good for you. So be happy for the next person. Oh, wow, that's good. Like you got 0%, you got 0% interest. How? I wish I would have gotten that, because more than likely that's what you're thinking. And it's okay. But however you got it, however much you paid for it, the point of the matter is it's yours. You worked for it. It wasn't given to you. Nobody handed it to you. Like you put in the work and you earned it. Just like I put in the work, I earned it. I chose this route. So don't be mad at me because I chose a route with 0% interest and you got whatever you got. It doesn't matter if your house is bigger than mine. It doesn't matter because what are you doing in your house? You're sleeping, you're eating, you maybe are entertaining guests. Same things that I can do in mine. So it is what it is. And thanks for watching Gossip and Shit. Be sure to share, subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification bell. And you be blessed.